Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the news of the American Public Channel in the second official language. There are many tensions in the parliament about Enceladus' entrance to the Union. Reaganidis was against the joining this moan of Kronos to the Union because of Stalinism. The leaders of the 56 states of Keza welcomed alien Siberian's leader, Stalin, and they haven't noticed that Stalin is just a green Stalin. After the joining procedure, Reaganidis forced Trump to hold a conference of the Socialist Republican Party in the Parliament of Keza in New Nestorian.
Hi, New Stalinists. You destroyed the far-right communism, and you want now to revive it. The leader of Enceladus is nothing but a green Stalin. When I was young, and I was the leader of the then illegal Communist Party of the USA, I banned Stalinists from joining it. When my capitalist brother was in power, we're having fun with him. You were forced to leave his party in 1987 because you knew that the American people wanted to make America be ruled by people and not by two capitalist parties. Did you read about communism before 1987? Or were you a brainwashed moron by the USA? I am 100% sure that you believed in Republican lies about it. Communism is dictatorship. No, it isn't. Communism means that the people and not two parties govern a country. Multiple parties and no oligarchy. The USA was an oligarchic country because it had two parties based on the same ideology, capitalism and imperialism. Now, back to our topic. Stalin is a corrupted surname of Stalin. The flag of Siberialand was having the star of the Gulags. I am pretty sure that the Enceladians are enslaved and can't say no to Stalin because he will send them to a Gulag.
No, Enceladian Union isn't Stalinist.
Are you crazy, Trump? Your presidential term must be over very soon. If you sabotage Stalin, I will leave you alone. But the people might have trust on you because of your corruption.
Trump was forced by Reaganidis, and fearing the government's fall, he will trap Stalin late at night. This was the breaking news, comrades. You may start watching the channel's regular program again.
Ο Στάλιν πυροβολήθηκε στο ξενοδοχείο που διέμενε, επειδή τον κάλεσε ο Τραμπ, από τον Ριγκανίδη, τον πρώην πρωθυπουργό των Κομμουνιστικών Ανεξάρτητων Πολιτειών της Αμερικής, και πέθανε ύστερα από πάρα πολλές σφαίρες. Όσα είπε ο Ριγκανίδης στην αίθουσα συνεδριάσεων του Σοσιαλιστικού Ρεπουμπλικανικού Κόμματος, ότι ο σταλινισμός δεν είναι γνήσιος κομμουνισμός και πρέπει να πεθάνει σαν τον καπιταλισμό, επιτέθηκε στον ίδιο τον πρόεδρο του κόμματός του και της χώρας, λέγοντας ότι προσπαθεί να αναστήσει το δικτατορικό κομμουνισμό. Η Ένωση των Εξωγήινων του Εγκέλαδου ήταν σκλαβωμένη για άγνωστο καιρό από τον νοσταλγό του σταλινισμού. Ανάγκασε τον Τραμπ να μην είναι σύμμαχος του Στάλιν, διότι θα μπορούσε να αποτελέσει απειλή για τη δημοκρατία και το κράτος. Επίσης είπε ότι οι Εγκελαδίτες παγίδεψαν τους Αμερικάνους, προσποιούμενοι τους συμμάχους για να μπουν στην Ένωση και να επιτεθούν στον περικλεισμό και στον λενινισμό.
Stalin was shot dead at his hotel, because Trump invited him, by Reaganidis, the former Prime Minister of the Communist Independent States of America, and died after multiple shots. What Reaganidis said in the meeting room of the Socialist Republican Party, that Stalinism is not genuine communism and must die like capitalism, he attacked the president of his own party and the country, saying that he was trying to resurrect dictatorial communism. The Union of Enceladus' aliens were enslaved for an unknown time by the nostalgists of Stalinism. He forced Trump not to be an ally of Stalin because he could pose a threat to democracy and the nation. He also said that the Enceladians framed the Americans by pretending to be allies to join the Union and attack Periclism and Leninism.
Сталин был застрелен в своем отеле, потому что его пригласил Трамп, Реаганидисом, бывшим премьер-министром коммунистических независимых штатов Америки, и умер после нескольких выстрелов. Когда Реаганидис сказал в зале заседаний Социалистической республиканской партии, что сталинизм не является подлинным коммунизмом и должен умереть, как капитализм, он напал на президента своей собственной партии и страны, заявив, что он пытается воскресить диктаторский коммунизм. Инопланетяне из Союза Энцелада были порабощены на неизвестное время ностальгирующим по сталинизму. Он заставил Трампа не быть союзником Сталина, потому что тот мог представлять угрозу демократии и нации. Он также сказал, что энцеладианцы подставили американцев, притворившись союзниками, чтобы они присоединились к Союзу і нападали на переклізм і ленінізм. Сталін був застрелений у своєму готелі, бо його запросив Трамп, Рейганідісом, колишнім прем'єр-міністром комуністичних незалежних штатів Америки, і помер після кількох пострілів. Коли Рейганідіс заявив у залі засідань Соціалістичної республіканської партії, що сталінізм не є справжнім комунізмом і повинен померти як капіталізм, він накинувся на президента своєї партії та країни, заявивши, що той намагається воскресити диктаторський комунізм. Прибульці Енцеладського союзу були на невідомий час поневолені ностальгічними за сталінізмом. Він змусив Трампа не бути союзником Сталіна, оскільки він може становити загрозу демократії та нації. Він також говорив, що енцеладці підставили американців, прикинувшись союзниками, щоб приєднатися до альянсу і напасти на переклізм і ленінізм.
And now we have the member of the parliament of the Socialist Republican Party, Reaganidis, next to us to tell us why he is against the Union of Enceladians. Why don't you want the case to be expanded?
Who said that I don't want the peaceful expansion of the American Union? If a nation loves us and wants to become a state of the Union to have a better economy, it shall join in it. But if a nation hates us and wants to trap us, we must say no to their offer to join.
What did the Enceladian Union do to the Union and make you mad?
Nothing, but it would hurt the Union in the distant future without warning us. Why Stalinism? The Green Guy Code yesterday was nostalgic for Stalin. Stalinism is not communism. Stalinism is a leftist oligarchy. Imagine if the two oligarchic parties in the US Congress before 1991 were Stalinist and not capitalist. There are no parties in Stalinist countries. Just like in the USA, they were two parties with the same ideology. The US citizens did not know who to vote for the US president before 1991.
What damage would the Enceladian Union cause in the Union?
The communist independent states of America would become the leftist United States of America. They would take all parties in parliament out of parliament and make them illegal with So I Want. They would imprison, kill, and send people who oppose the ideology of Stalinism to the gulags. And they would also make puppet parties in parliament to pretend to be Democrats. The Kaiser would live in hellish conditions under Stalinism. When I was the general secretary of the illegal then Communist Party USA from the 1960s to the end of the 1980s, I was forbidding Stalinists to become members of the party, because they would do bad things to me like murder, because I was in favor of the idea of direct democracy, Periclism, and Leninism.
But you were its leader for more than 20 years. Isn't that a dictatorship?
No, it wasn't. I wanted elections, but I kept banning them because of my fear of Stalinism. Because someone would pretend to be an anti-Stalinist in my party and become its leader by helping the Stalinists get into the party.
What will you do with the Enceladian Union after the death of Stalin?
Because I feel sorry for the Enceladians who were celebrating when they joined the Union, I will tell Trump to form a government there. I believe the Enceladians celebrated because they thought we would save them from Stalinism. And we saved them.
Thanks so much for the interview, Reaganidis.
You are welcome, Comrade Reaganidis.